Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. Today it's Sunday, and Sunday means one thing, that it's time for my week in fragrances, which is all about one single thing. Which fragrances that I used this week and why. So without further ado, I think we should just get busy with the list. So on Monday I decided to go with Polo Red Extreme. Now this is a fragrance that I picked up about, I think it was last summer. And when I first sprayed it on in the store, I was like, this is nothing special. But I kept having that strip in my hand, walked away. I managed to get about 300 or 400 meters from the store, and then I just stopped and I was like, wow, this is such a yummy mix of citrus and coffee. I get some sweetness in it, I'm not sure what that is, a slight hint of woodiness. I mean, it was just so sexy and so good. I just gotta remember to put this one on way more often than I currently do. But yeah, this was my pick for Monday. I got a compliment when I was in the gym. This is a really good one. This is probably one of my favorites from the Polo line. The ordinary red one is fairly good as well. Horrible longevity and sillage though. But this one really is good on both sillage and longevity, and I just love this one. So this was my pick for Monday. So on Tuesday I decided to go with Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum. This is another one that I use maybe once a month, or maybe not even that, but it is really good. It's quite different from the original Gucci Guilty, and it's really different from pretty much the rest of the Gucci Guilty line. This to me is a woody, balsamic, floral kind of perfume. It's really unique. I get some rose, I get that balsamic side, I get a floral mix, I even get like a salty note. This is truly unique, at least that's what I think. It makes me feel good. This is sort of a, I would say, at least the vibe I get is that it's a polished and sort of an elegant kind of perfume. If you love different scents that are a bit different, then I highly suggest that you check this one out. So my pick for Tuesday was Gucci Guilty Eau de Parfum. So on Wednesday I craved rose, and when it comes to rose perfumes, there's one rose that pretty much rules them all, and that, according to me, is Initio's Atomic Rose. And pretty much at the time that I'm recording this, I believe my Atomic Rose review has been published. I'm gonna link to it above, but I guess you could say, just summarize, I'm gonna summarize Atomic Rose by saying that this is without a doubt one of the most natural and beautiful rose perfumes in the world. I get a ton of compliments. I've received a ton of compliments with this on. It's one of my favorites, if not the most favorite, when it comes to sort of a sweet rose perfumes. Amazing for both men and women. So yeah, this was my pick for Wednesday. And yes, even though I keep saying that compliments are a bonus, which they are, I did receive compliments when I had this on. One of the beautiful things, besides that I feel great when I have it on, is that this really makes me stand out in a crowd. People always notice me and usually give me a compliment for the way I smell. So yeah, that was my pick for Wednesday. So on Thursday we did a massive perfume haul. I'm gonna link to that one above. It was so much fun. That was basically almost like, no, it was better than Christmas if you ask me. And one of those that I opened up in that perfume haul was Boss Bottled Oud Saffron. And the reason why I got Boss Bottled Oud Saffron is because the Boss Bottled Oud, the original, is one of, according to me, the most mass appealing sort of oud in the world. Not the most, but one of the. The original Boss Bottled Oud was something that I fell in love with from the first sniff. It has brought me a ton of compliments. I simply love it. It's one of the easiest oud that you could wear. And I was really curious about this one, and my goal is to try and find the Boss Bottled Oud Aromatic and bring you guys a complete review of all three. But back to this one. This is, you can smell the original in this one, the Boss Bottled Oud. But this has a huge dose of saffron as well. I pick up that sort of a leathery note as well. They are similar, but this one has that huge dose of saffron. And I really enjoy this one. And this was my first proper wear of this on Thursday. Highly recommended. I ended up getting a compliment. I'm gonna link to, make sure you check out that fragrance haul. It was really fun. So yeah, the Boss Bottled Oud Saffron was my pick for Thursday. So on Friday I was in a really smoky kind of mood, and that means that I craved that smoke in my fragrance. So I decided to do some layering. Because layering is so much fun, and this layering actually was a truly good one, which landed me multiple compliments. So I decided to go with Mancera's Red Tobacco, which is basically, how would I describe this, like a sweet tobacco scent, together with Pure Havane from Mugler. An awesome one. I'm gonna link to my favorite tobacco fragrances. This one was in that list. All I'm gonna say is that these two together, this combo right here was so good. I got a few compliments, and yeah, what can I say? I thoroughly enjoyed wearing these two together. They smell amazing. If you own both, then I highly encourage you to do some layering with these two together. If you enjoy tobacco fragrances and don't own any of these, then I highly encourage you to check them out. So these two together was my pick for Friday. So on Saturday, that was yesterday, I worked like half of the day, and then I enjoyed the beautiful sun on my balcony together with a few friends, and I decided to go with Byredo's Space Rage, which is a limited edition perfume that they developed together with Travis Scott. This to me is really similar to Pulp. So if you know Pulp, you pretty much know this one. This smells to me like mature fruit. Really sweet, but really sweet in a unique way. All I'm gonna say is that this to me is a really unique kind of scent. It's really nice. I fell in love with it. I had the chance to get this limited edition bottle, and then I decided to go for it. Yeah, I got compliments when I had this on yesterday. So yeah, that was my pick for Saturday. So today, Sunday, the weather is amazing. I spent some time outside catching some sun, or a lot of sun. and I wanted to try out another one from that I picked up during my fragrance haul. I'm going to link to that one again, but one of those was Mugler's Ultimate. A Men Ultimate, sorry. This is an aromatic, woody kind of freshie with, how can I explain this one? Let's take some citrus, let's take what makes a freshie, put some woody notes in it, the aromatics, and what you get is something that I feel is pretty unique. Now, the first spray, if you just spray it on during the opening, it smells different and nice, but there's also a feeling that this is nothing special. But when you let it dry down, it becomes this awesome, beautiful kind of freshie that is perfect for summer. So I'm really happy that I picked this one up. It was pretty cheap as well. It's really different from most freshies. It's not going overboard with the citrus. This is like silky smooth freshie that is perfect for summer. I can't believe anyone would be offended by this. On the contrary, I believe most men and women would enjoy this on you. I'm so glad that I picked this one up. I'm gonna use this a lot during this summer when it's warm outside, and I highly recommend you to check it out. So yeah, that Angel Man A Men Ultimate was my pick for Sunday. So that's it for my week in fragrances. I had a pretty awesome week, especially considering that fragrance haul on Thursday. You know how it is when you get your new fragrances. You're pretty much ecstatic about trying them out, and in my case I had a ton of them to try out. So it's been a fun week fragrance wise. I also enjoyed a lot of good work, and I had a lot of fun. The sun's finally decided to pop out and say hello, and I'm going back outside to enjoy some more of it. Now if you enjoyed this video, then I would highly appreciate if you would smash that like, and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you around, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.